Goodspeed.
Okay, that was so nice. Thank you, Sarah. I don't think nicer words have ever been said about me, so I appreciate that. I'm just going to put my timer on if I can figure out how to do that, just to make sure I don't go over. Okay. Forget that. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Family Focus Media, for putting on an incredible event. This is a beautiful space, and I hope all the winners today and of past and attendees just can take a moment to take in the beautiful scenery and the special time we get to have with one another today. My name is Brooke Goodspeed. I'm the founder and executive director of GET Included. We run the GET Café in Narberth, and we provide employment and employment training to, sorry, I'm not speaking enough to the microphone. Okay, to individuals with disabilities and neurodivergent conditions. And we're located in the heart of the main line, serving delicious pastries, food, light bites, and Philly's finest La Colombe coffee. So I hope if any of you are in the neighborhood, you can stop by and see the work we're doing. Our organization has been around for a decade, but my Phoenix Rising story is at the heart of the origin story for the nonprofit. I loved my job. I loved every moment of being a career that I walked away from, which was 18 years as an oncology nurse practitioner. Gave me great fulfillment, touching many lives, working with some really incredible people in healthcare. And that really fueled me, and I don't remember ever really complaining much about working. But I had this experience as a parent that was very different from my work life, and that was really around taking care of my child, my 3 children, one of which requires 24-hour care for complex medical and developmental needs. And while he's challenging, raising him alongside my other 2 children has been a journey that has ranged from the pits of sorrow and fear to the heights of exuberance, pure joy, love, and everything in between. And that was a really meaningful part of my story. And what I had to do was learn in a very organic and grassroots way, starting with buying Nonprofits for Dummies. I'm going to be very honest. I highly recommend that series, actually. Very accessible for those of us who don't know how to start and build organizations. And I had to learn how to become an entrepreneur and navigate a world that I had to learn, just like I had to learn how to navigate the disability world. I sought out community, collaboration, and celebrating the gifts that all members of the human race have to offer, and all while nurturing the great potential that we all have as in our shared humanity. What really stands out to me is how connected it was to my parenting experience. Birthing an organization is much like birthing a child. I didn't know how to do it, if I could do it, and I really couldn't begin to understand the experience until I actually did it. But I was determined to figure it out, and not knowing how to do something has never stopped me, or fortunately. It's been one of the biggest factors of my success is my humble ability to fall flat on my face repeatedly and stand back up. And I think many people in the room and here could attest to that. And like all of you, I've struggled in my own ways. Late nights, near misses, the day-to-day challenges, truly, of running, starting, leading, growing, supporting a business, all the people that work for you, your stakeholders, and while being there, showing up for your friends and your family, and that's not insignificant. I don't think that anyone ever truly arrives at this final destination of coming or evolving completely. I'm still learning. It's a journey, and I'm just here for all of it every moment. And as I get older and continue down this path, I'm reminded of a few guiding principles that have helped me through dark nights and kept me anchored to these times in successes, wins, and milestones. And those are really to find your community, and if you can't find it, build it. I really wanted to connect with other parents who were going through the same long nights, challenges during the day, and worries about what happens after I'm gone. And that was a key moment that brought me to finding my true passion, which was really growing this community around some of our most vulnerable members. Remember that each experience is not win or learn. It's not win or lose. It is, in fact, win or learn. And those words I remind myself of over and over on the daily. But finally, really, I think the key important lesson for me to share with you about Phoenix Rising is that it happens over and over every day. We need to nourish our whole selves so that we can sustain the long trajectory of work that we will do to rise up over and over again. Thank you all for spending this moment with me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brooke. Your work is transforming our community.